This is a life of Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo is a Mexican-born painter. She specifically enjoyed painting self-portraits. She is one of Mexico's greatest and most remembered artists. Let's take a look at her early life. She was born on July 6, 1907 in Mexico City, Mexico. Her father was a photographer and moved to Mexico, where he married her mother Matilde. She also had two older sisters, Matilde and Adriana, and a younger sister named Cristina. When she was 6 years old, she got severely ill with polio, and she was in bed for 9 months. The disease damaged her right leg and foot, so she limped when she walked. Her father wanted her to play sports to help her leg. Afterwards, she enrolled in the National Preparatory School, which did not have many female students. At the school, she began dating a man named Alejandro Gomez Arias. They went on a trip together traveling in a bus, and the bus crashed with a streetcar. Frida had several injuries because the handrail that went through her hip impaled her, and she had fractures within her spine and pelvis. During her recovery period is when she found her talents in painting. She began painting self-portraits. Later on in life, she married Diego Rivera, who is also another Mexican painter and artist. They began to separate slowly when Kahlo wanted to have children but kept miscarrying. Rivera betrayed his family and had many infidelities. She went on to live in Paris for a while, where she exhibited some of her paintings. Her health began deteriorating. In 1950, she was diagnosed with gangrene in her right foot. She spent most of her time in a hospital. Even all through this, she was still painting. She had her own exhibition and showed up in an ambulance to speak and celebrate her work. Then she became deeply depressed. She became hospitalized again and died after her 47th birthday on July 13th. By pulmonary embolism. After her life, she is one of the most influential artists in history. Her house was opened as a museum after she died, and she became a feminist icon. Here are some of her famous paintings that she is well known for. The Two Fridas, which was painted in 1939. The Wounded Deer in 1946. Diego and I, 1949. Henry Ford Hospital, 1932. Without Hope, 1945. Self-Portrait with Thorn Necklace and Hummingbird, 1940. Self-Portrait with Monkey, 1938. Self-Portrait as a Tuna, 1943. Frida and Diego Rivera, 1931.